and it's rubbish.
Yeah,
it does nothing.
Definitely died like at 20%. But here we are. Strong showing, though, coming from Maister. I do believe Mexico definitely has Reggie as well to showcase that Game & Watch. But seeing how far Game & Watch has made it here into Genesis 5, now fighting NRG Nairo.
Yes, Nairo, of course, one of the best in the world, although sent to losers earlier by Legit. Is doing some work versus Maister.
Pretty explosive.
Now that is definitely going to be a critical element of this matchup, I feel. That Game & Watch crouch, it goes so low. And of course, Game & Watch is super light and floaty weight, means that he gets thrusted up by that boost kick. It's
definitely a matchup I don't see very often, especially this late in bracket. So I just want to ask you, Virum, Game & Watch can crouch below Zero Samus grab?
I think so, possibly. He does have one of the lowest crouches in the game. It's between him, Puff, Kirby, and Wii Fit Trainer for some of the lowest crouches in the game. I'm not sure how effective that'll be here. We have already seen Nairo land quite a few grabs, but...
Something to note is Game & Watch is also one of the lightest characters, and that's the crouch that you saw right there, actually anticipating a potential grab.
And just Game & Watch's ability to low profile under a lot of Nairo's potential attacks. We see already that when Maister goes for that crouch, Nairo's go-to option on the ground is to go for that down smash because it's his best option and one of his safest to hit him in that regard.
Getting hit in that buffered up smash right there, great low recovery, trying to actually take out Nairo off the side horizontally there.
And he manages to do so.
Not coming back from that one.
Oh, a very ambitious grab. All right, Maister getting a little bit of momentum.
Tries to go for the mix-up on the grab right there.
And we see him already go for it again. Oh, the 9 came out there, but it missed.
Nairo actually able to jump out of that one.
Yes.
Those are the Smash gods looking down on Nairo right now.
They know that Nairo is, you know, your top 3 in the world. We got you this time. Oh, is he going to go for it again? Only gets the 5 this time. He is playing with fire.
Again, 1 out of 9 chances. I'm just saying 1 out of 9 chances of being the best character. And he's still going. The anticipation coming right now from Maister.
And this time, instead, going for the down throw up at the toot, take him to the skies.
That was the best mix-up option Maister could have gone for there. Knew that Nairo was trying to avoid that hammer at all costs from a potential 9. You never know. And instead, when he jumps away, that toot gonna be tooting him off the blast zone.
And you know, I feel like towards the end of that game, Nairo was a little bit shook. He was doing a lot of uncharacteristically unsafe moves versus Game & Watch right there. You know, I know he wanted to capitalize on those down smashes, but he wasn't spacing them to the degree that you would expect from a player of Nairo's caliber.
But
that said, though,
staying grounded, hopefully not letting that first game alter how he feels mindset-wise, especially towards a matchup like this. Game & Watch being super light and can potentially die from Zero Samus at almost any percent.
Game & Watch, third lightest character in the game, dying to that forward smash at a mere 70%.
And having the platform from Smashville carry you onto the blast zone basically like that, it can definitely benefit in your favor if you try to contest Zero Samus in that sense.
Yeah, Nairo pretty much playing very similar to how he was in the first game, to the start of that game.
Whatever Game & Watch is cooking is definitely preventing Nairo's boost kick to even get close to there.
Yeah, that food, that bacon, the sausages, all the good stuff.
The flip kick, definitely trying to eat the meats.
Game & Watch always eating good out here, man. Beautiful weight on that spot dodge. That's another really good thing about Nairo's gameplay. He always loves to look for those options where you're just going, or those scenarios where you're potentially going to drop shield, goes for that down smash, charges that a little bit extra, and gets the hit.
It seems like, I don't know if Maister's actually trying to buffer that up smash to try to contest the paralyzer. It seems like he's done it like twice now.
That's possible.
Three times. And unfortunately,
into the boost kick. Not flying out of it this time.
Yep, that is going to be the stock.
Very strong 2-stock coming out from Nairo this game. Now, of course, we saw Nairo looking very strong at the start of Game 1, and of course, he was able to really play his game in that game. Hopefully, he's able to carry his momentum forward as well.
That's what I was talking about, like, mentality-wise. He definitely didn't let Game 1 falter how he was feeling towards the matchup. Instead, took advantage what boost kick could do, but as well as the fact that Game & Watch will succumb to something like that in relatively early percents, as we saw from the last game. Especially that platform kill.
Yes. Lovely grab coming out from Nairo right there.
Hey, turn around.
The double chomp turtle. Munching on Nairo's percent. Oh my goodness.
That's what I was talking about. It's just so unfortunate, but at the same time, though, I'm not too sure how that SDI really worked in that favor there.
Yeah, it's a bit strange.
I think he was trying to DI behind him.
It's a bit strange because boost kick from not Game & Watch, Zero Suit Samus. Boost kick isn't really a move that you can effectively SDI, rather than it's reliant on your directional influence, your normal DI. And we've seen in some instances where the full move connects when Nairo has rage, but he had no rage there for the full move to connect. Right there, of course, we see it with a bit of rage connecting in full. So I'm not quite sure what is happening with regards to Maister's DI in this instance. Very nice use, of course, of the food to interrupt the flip kick.
Definitely, he's done it a few times, and it's done a great amount of wonders as Nairo tries to find a way back onto the stage to avoid ledge pressure. Yeah. And the critical thing that I'm seeing here with Nairo's pressure, beautiful ledge from back air, of course. But the main thing that I'm seeing here with Nairo's pressure is he's making use of that down smash to kind of pressure shield, to try and coax Maister into coming towards him. And then he just goes for the grab, the aggressive grab in anticipation for his approach. That is how he's getting a lot of his grabs and his damage output in general. It's definitely able to do a good amount of percentage on Maister. And again, we were talking about how early he died from that first stock on Final Destination, Vero. Ludicrously early off the top from that boost kick. But we are still coming back here to Final Destination. Maister not trying to falter here either. And now crouching a lot more. Seems like we're seeing a little bit of a slowdown playstyle, I want to say, from Maister. Well, it seems that we have confirmation that Game & Watch cannot get under that that Zero Suit grab. Oh, re-grab on the ledge, and that is going to be immediate death for the Game & Watch right here, Maister. And Maister was doing such a good job at avoiding that flip kick this entire set, using his neutral B to probably interrupt it on purpose. Wow. Did you see how far he flew up? Yeah, that was, I believe, a result of Game & Watch's up B just launching Nairo in that position. Goes for the jab instead, keeping Nairo towards the ledge. I love how Maister now is not trying to overextend either. Gets the jab into grab. Doesn't try to go for a hammer and actually try to crouch under that grab, but he was actually in the perfect distance for Nairo's grab to be... Gets the one. Tries the hard punish to landing with another side B. I feel like he might be trying to fall back on this move a little bit too much. Of course, it is that RNG related attack. And now Nairo just in complete control at the moment. Toot, toot, and there it is. Finally getting that first stock. Although Maister does have quite a little hill to climb here at 101%. Rage is a factor in this game, and anything can happen. Trying to still go for these down tilts, though. How many times? How many times are up? All these down smashes just to try and catch him off guard. Finally gets it on the roll. Game & Watch's roll. Not the best in the world, and he was able to clip it and take the set. Nairo. It worked for the first 3 times. Obviously, when you do it 2 more times, it's going to eventually hit. And it's a pretty low commitment move, especially